Pick up and don't let go.
I'm going to be going through how to make product ads like this in VO3 video generation, and most importantly, I'm going to be walking through the biggest mistakes you might make while making ads in VO3 and how to avoid them. Stay tuned.
Pick up and don't let go. My body is a weapon. My mama told me so. Truly's my energy. Can't fake the way I move. Low when the lights get low. My mama.
Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Zeta Fonts and their Eastman alternative font, because that's what we used here for this video. So to start, we got our cans by generating it in Gemini. We got two variations here. I decided to go with the cleaner one on the right. After that, I did a little bit of prompting, used my imagination, and I was able to create an orange design here with Gemini. We went back and forth with a couple different variations. It was a lot quicker than Photoshop, so I just whipped something up real quick. Before we get into it more, if you want any of this information, feel free to DM me on LinkedIn or just leave a comment down below. These are what we're going to be using to put this entire scene together for this marketing product ad. So you see here, what I don't like about this one is that they use two cans for some reason instead of just one, and it's an unnatural drinking motion. So we're not going to use that. Same thing happening here. For some reason, she's holding it up to her forehead in a very weird motion. Finally, we have a nice clean transition. I like that orange gradient in the background. So this is what we're going to go with. We're going to click Add to Scene here. From here, the scene that you just created will be in your scene builder in VO3 Flow. What you can do, you can move this right here, this cursor, and you can find the part of the scene that you want to extend and click the Save Frame as Asset to build on from that scene. What we're going to do is we're going to build on to the scene from when she first takes the sip and create the next scene. So what I did here for my first attempt was I told them to generate gym lights, activity, and things in the background to add to that energy drink commercial effect. But what ended up happening was they did keep the product in the center. They gave it a glow, but it just looks awkwardly placed, and we're kind of getting like a B-roll overlay effect here, which just does not look good and just waste your credits. I actually quite like this running motion here, so let's run with it. So I made a classic mistake that you'll see with VO3 here, and I told them to flick the can and to have it midair, which can end up wasting your credits, and it's just a good way to burn through credits and get a bad generation. I went into too much detail on exactly how the flick was rather than telling them to just gently put the can down in the trash can. I went into too much detail of where the can lands, how the can sits, and rather just focusing on the action briefly. So here I figured out what I wanted to do. I wanted to have the can in the trash can. I told it not to focus on the motion too much, but I told it to make the can sit on top of the trash can. So what ended up happening was this can just sits awkwardly on top of the trash can. So this was the final result. I corrected it and told it to run towards the camera and then have our character run off screen while the can is still in the garbage can, kind of giving you that energy drink commercial vibe effect, high energy, showing the marathon runners and just letting you have that, bow on everything. Put a nice bow on it, make it pretty. So I hope this helps you avoid some mistakes that people make with VO3 and prompting. And if you have any questions, I hope this video helped you. If it did help you, leave a like, and I will get back to you with any questions you might have down in the comment section. Have a great rest of your day.